From the home of the Bills since way back in 1973, there's a look at Highmark Stadium just outside of Buffalo, New York. Today, Week 17 is upon us, and we've got a good one in store here, as it'll be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers taking on the Buffalo Bills. And we are underway in Buffalo. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he's going to be out of bounds here right at the 20-yard line. They'll start on the ground here on first down. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21. 2nd and 9 now from the 21. Here's Hurts to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Hoover. That one good for 26 and a first down. Here's the first carry for Sean Tucker. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. So, Charles, you know, for this offense, we've been talking all year about how difficult it would be to run the table. And you gave me your chances early in the year. You thought maybe 25%. A few weeks ago, you thought closer to 50, but not quite 50. Now, here they are, 15-0. This is happening, isn't it?
I think it is, Brandon, because I do believe this team is too invested, too well coached to fall asleep with the switch now. And I think it ultimately benefits them to stay engaged all the way through the season, because make it to the finish line, then they get the open week to refresh and re-energize. But if you get off the gas now, that can really hurt you come playoff time.
Got a man on the right sideline. It's Hoover. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. 1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Throwing is Hurts. And he holds it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. Trey Palmer, his 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Bucs have taken the early lead on the road here in Buffalo. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. At their own 15-yard line. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 15. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And a very short pickup there across the 15 to the 16. Here's a 2nd and 8. Again, it's Cook. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. Here comes 3rd down and 7. Allen going to change this at the line. It looks like they'll move things around here. Throwing is Allen on 3rd. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
And taken right at the 35. It'll be a 44-yard punt, 6 on the return, and the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they'll be looking to make this a two-score advantage. Had the touchdown on their first drive, Charles. Hey, they can get up 2 scores here on the road. That's a heck of a start.
And not only have they thought about it, I wonder if they visualized it. I remember playing, and they used to turn the lights out in our meeting room and run through a situation like this and say, just think about what it would be like to be up on the road and take the crowd out of it. Maybe they did some of that.
Oh, and Hurts is going to be hit and taken down to the ground. Gregory Rousseau has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Hurts sets up to throw it. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Brandon, watching their tape from last week, I saw plenty of plays like we just saw there, forcing incompletions. It was key in their win last week. We're hoping the same thing happens this time out, too.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he is caught. And in for the Buccaneers touchdown. A great play there. 47 yards. And the Bucs are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 14-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on 1st down to the 22-yard line. You look at this defense for Tampa Bay. They're going to need to be strong against the run in this one.
I still crack up a little bit after we left our meeting with the defensive coordinator, because I said to you, stop me if you've heard this before. How about him saying, well, first order of business, we got to stop the run. Of course you do. He's got a good unit, but facing the #1 rushing team, they have to stop that in order to have a good performance.
Well, this defense for the Bucs, they were strong last week, CD, and that went over New England.
And as in any game, takeaways are always a big key. They're always discussed on defense. There's an emphasis there, and they came away with 3 interceptions in that game.
Allen going to try and throw on 3rd down. He's got his target. That's complete. He's got the 1st down and more. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. A big play there on the catch and run. And the Bills will move the chains.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
In motion, the tight end. And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And he's able to get across midfield and down into Buccaneer territory. It'll be a pickup of 5 on the keeper. It's 2nd down. A little do-it-yourself run right there and a nice gain.
And I like that he knew that that was about all he was going to get. So he did a nice job of protecting himself, took care of the football, took what the defense gave him. If they continue to allow him to do that, they'll find their way taking what they can all the way to the end zone.
They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on 2nd down. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. They'll run it. Here's Cook. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down.
A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
Allen. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. The conversion is successful with a sizable gain of 13, and the decision to go for it looks like a smart one. So a big play there on 4th, and now 1st and 10 at the 30. They'll try the middle with Cook. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Second down, 8 to go from the 28. They run it again with Cook. Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. 3rd down. Here's a run by Cook. And he is going to lose yardage here. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4th.
This defense is really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
The kick by Bass is good. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14 to 3. So not exactly the response they were hoping for, but they'll take the 3 to at least get them on the score sheet.
Yeah, now's not the time to panic. All is well, somewhat calm, only down 14 to nothing. So continue to play your game, take the points when they're there, and put the emphasis on your defense to go out and get you the football back.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. So for this offense, Charles, remember, drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute. But did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it. And afterwards, they'll say, there was never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
Now a dump off here complete. Finding room at midfield. And he's got some space here. Pushing his way through. And he's going to be out of bounds here all the way down inside the 10. A big play there on the catch and run. 64 yards.
I'll tell you what, this is not going to be a fun discussion at halftime for this defense. They've been absolutely taken advantage of in the first half. And here's another play for big, big yardage.
Hurts with a little pop pass on the jet sweep. Showed some tough running, but they'll drop him at the 5-yard line. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Hurts. Fulfilling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. And the defense rises to the challenge. They get him down for a loss of 2, and it brings up 4th and goal. And his kick is indeed good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't want to see the field goal kicker try on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
They'll be going for 6. It's a gain of 13 and a Buffalo first down. A lot of running backs, a little bit of a disadvantage when you start talking MVP. Might not be the case this year. You think he's got a shot, don't you?
I do. I think he's got more than a shot. But what he's going to need here down the stretch this late in the season, he needs that big closing game, that game that we're all going to reflect on and go, oh, my goodness, did he put up a number, let's say, 200 plus?
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
On 2nd down, Cook. Yeah, he'll fight for a couple as the tackle is made at about the 32.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
This offense so far on 3rd down, they've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 8. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. The Bills send the punter out. And look at this, it's a fake. And this is caught, and the gamble pays off. They get the first. Not often do 4th down conversions result in 23 yards, but that's the case here. 1st down. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. To the right side, and he's got more complete. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary.
And this is going to be intercepted. And the Buccaneers are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
And they'll send the tight end in motion. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24.
4 yards on the pickup.
Play action. Here's Hurts. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. They'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's 3rd down. So, Charles, no turnovers yet for this offense, but those sacks now, they're starting to pile up.
And one thing usually leads to another because they've got to figure out how the offensive line and everyone else involved in protection can keep their quarterback upright and allow him a chance to throw the ball downfield.
It got his man complete. A big play there just before halftime. 58 yards. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. And they'll run with Tucker. Shrugs him off. Great footwork, but still wrangled down before reaching the 20. And quickly they get to the line.
A gain of 5 brings up
2nd down. Here's Jalen Hurts. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A great effort there as the first half is winding down. And the Bucs would extend their lead here just before halftime. And now before we get to the extra point, remember all touchdowns do have to be confirmed by the replay official. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead down to 3 touchdowns at 21. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And you wonder if with Allen's arm, they might just take their chances by dialing up a long one. He's going to let it go again. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Bills trail here, but they will get the football first as we are back underway on EA Sports. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And it'll be a terrific return here as he gets it down all the way inside the 30.
You know, we always always talk about the chess match in a football game, but we're usually talking about offensive coordinator versus defensive coordinator. How about the special teams coaches? I think we just saw a big-time adjustment by one to help his team get a spark to start the second half.
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. 63 yards rushing for him in this one, and he is drawing ever closer to a 2,000. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Buffalo. James Cook, his 25th touchdown, tying Emmitt Smith for the 5th most in one season. And the Bills come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Stays on his feet. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead. It's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
And you can say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
On the ground, it's Tucker. And some pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44. 15 more yards there and quickly another first down.
First down, Tampa Bay.
Here's Tucker. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
And he gets it down to the 32. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
And the Buccaneer first down.
They'll throw on first down with Hurts. His throw caught at about the 5. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds.
And goal at the 4-yard line.
Pollard here once again, back-to-back catches. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage. Back to the 4-yard line. Tucker will score. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Now for the point after. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21 points.
The score, Buccaneers 31, Bills 10.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
And from the 15, they're able to work this up to the 20 for a pickup of a handful. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
It's a gain of 5.
Another tote for the workhorse this afternoon. It's Cook. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
That's good for a Buffalo Bills.
Here's Cook again. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 109 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game.
Man, these guys may not win this ball game, but you certainly can't fault the effort of this man here today. He's been a real thorn in their sides all afternoon. And that last carry puts him over the 100-yard mark.
And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. And now they'll throw with Allen. Into the hands of the tight end, Dalton Kincaid. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 18. From the gun, it's a give to Cook. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Throwing now is Allen. This taken in by Kincaid. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive. The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. Moore, the motion man right. And he'll get an opportunity with it on the touch pass. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. Now Allen. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Bills' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. An extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead will be cut down to 14. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40. The Buccaneers in good field position here to start out 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. They're going to look to throw. Flushed out right. This pass hauled in by Dotson. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. He finds his man, Pollard. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 3. Now back to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Got a man on the right sideline. It's Hoover. Touchdown! A great effort there. With touchdown number 2 in the game and now 11 on the year. And the Buccaneers are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. And now, of course, all scoring plays are reviewed, and I think they're going to take an extra long look at this one. Before they can snap it, time runs out on this third quarter of play. And they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Jalen Hurts keeping it himself from a yard out. And the Bucs are closing in on that 16-0 record as they add on to their lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. The Bucs ready for the kickoff, and here we go. It's in the air. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Swinging this out wide here for Cook. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've had their troubles. Just 1 for 6. This is 3rd and 9. To the air, Allen. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. Another solid game-changing play for this defense for the interception. At this point, though, I don't know that it's game-changing. I mean, they've got this one in firm control.
And you always hear about, those stories about someone left their game plan behind and maybe you benefit from it. I'm not going to say that that happened, but they certainly have appeared on defense to be a step ahead this entire game. Guys are always in the right spot in order to make a play.
The offense has had its moments, too. They run. It's Tucker. And he'll go down at the 28. 65 yards rushing for him now to this point. That was huge after being behind the chains on first down to make this second very manageable.
Yeah, how much pride do you have in an offense on first down to get that kind of yardage? Because it actually opens up your playbook on second down. You can run it, you can throw it, you keep a defense off balance. I like that phrase, stand ahead of the chains, and they're doing exactly that.
The improvisation gets him only a couple, but that's all he needed. First down.
As he came to the line of scrimmage, he knew he didn't need much to reset the chain, so when he saw the space he needed, no hesitation. He went to the marker and got his guys a first down.
Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Second down. Here's Hurts. Oh, a first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. And the Bills are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. This game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. And Allen going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. And it's a pick 6. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD. The call is to go for 1 and kick the extra point. And that'll increase their lead to 28.
Makes the score Buccaneers 45, Bills 17.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he's going to be out of bounds here right at the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Beginning this series with a handoff to Cook. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Option play. Here's Cook. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Call it no gain there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and 13. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. On 3rd and long, it's Allen. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. And it's 2nd down.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
This is 2nd and 8. Here's Allen to throw it. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, you'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. Oh, look at the juke. He finds some way to turn this into positive yardage as he struggles forward for a pickup of about 2. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. They've got a second down now as they look to salt this one away. On second down now, it's Tucker, and he'll take this one down to the 36. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's third down.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Here's Hurts to throw. That's caught by Tucker.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. That's good for a Buccaneer first, a pickup of 12 yards.
Well, partner, they've used him quite well out of the backfield in this one. And here's another nice example. They set up the screen, and he's able to pick his way downfield for a nice gain there.
They'll run on first down. Turner. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And, partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for the Bucs,
they're a win away now from running the table here in the regular season. They moved to 16-0 on the year.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. With that, we say so long from Buffalo.